Merry meet, guys, and welcome back to Witches of the Moon. I am your Wednesday host, Houston, and this week, week 3, we are talking about the element of air, which is a hell of a lot easier to talk about than the element of spirit, as the element of air has a lot of associations. So in this video, I'm going to give you a few of my own associations, what I associate the element of air with, as well as a spell that you can use to incorporate the element of air. So without further ado, some of the associations that I associate the element of air with is the mental state, the mind, communication, clarity, new beginnings, springtime. In the other sense, it could be storms, hurricanes, winds, calling on the winds, things like that. It's a masculine element. With that being said, there are deities of both male and female that have an association with air, like that of Zeus, Athena, Oya of the Orishas, Mercury or Hermes. Yeah, those are both. Horus, the sky god, an Egyptian pantheon. Trying to think of someone else. I'm trying to think of someone in the Norse pantheon. I would say Odin, but I think Odin is. I'm gonna go with Odin for that. He could be associated with other elements too, but I also feel that Odin has a very air quality, very I don't know, wise and knowledgeable. So I just think of that as an air quality as well. For me, it's a little weird. For me, when I read tarot cards, I read the swords represent air and the wands represent fire. But when I use those tools in my practice, it's completely reversed. I feel that the wands represent air and the swords represent fire. That's just my feelings. It doesn't really conflict with my spirituality or anything like that. That's just how I've been taught to read tarot, and when I've come to work with the tools in my practice, that's how I feel that the tools, that's what they align with. I don't. I feel that air is in the east, whereas some authors or some occultists or pagans or whatever think that say that it's in the south or any other area. I believe that it's in the east with the rising sun. Again, for new beginnings, it's good. Magics that you can do with the element of air is cleansing, purification, mental clarity. And then on the opposite side, if you wanted to, you could do give someone a state of confusion, of mental disharmony, set up illusions. That is another thing of air, is a trick of the mind. Now, for a simple spell that I do that incorporates the element of air is, I'm trying to think of which one I want to share. Is actually to bring in a storm or to bring in the rain. It's very simple. It's almost stupid simple, but it works with the element of air. And what you need is a leaf or a stem of a fern plant, and you would just need to burn that in like a cauldron or a safe spot while visualizing what you want. You want it to rain, you either want it to sprinkle, rain, downpour, or all out thunderstorm. And while visualizing while the fern is burning in your fire safe pot or cauldron or what have you. Visualize that intent. And then when you're ready, when it's all burned down, take the ashes outside and blow it with the wind. So if there is no wind that day, then throw them and scatter them about. And when the wind picks up, you'll feel the energy. And when it picks up, you can conjure up a storm. At least that has always worked for me. Um, may not work. It always works for me. So I mean, it may work for you, it may not work for you. But that is all I have for the element of air this week. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next week, many blessings.